Okay, the purpose of this video is to show you how, well, the purpose of the project, first of all. I do have a PDF file with a list of addresses. And these are essentially code violations in properties around the Oklahoma area. And what I need is a list of these addresses in Excel. So not only I need these addresses, but I also need to find out who owned this property. So, and the way we're gonna do that is we are going to copy this property address, and then we need to go to the county assessor's website. So we're gonna use this second example. I already did this one. So let me show you how this is done. So it's Chelsea Court is the one that we're gonna be using as our example. And I will provide you this website, which is public information. And in this website, you need to go to the address because we don't have the owner information. The only piece of information that we have is the address. Now we're gonna go back to the file, but I want you to take a look at these three boxes. This is the property address number, this is the direction, and then this is the property address street. So now that we know that we have those three pieces of information from the PDF file, we're gonna go back to the PDF and we are going to go back to the file. So now we know, there you go, that the number is 2701. We don't know the direction because it didn't say if it's east, west, north, south. So we're gonna skip that and we're gonna paste it. So with the search, there you go. So now it is populating the owner's name and it is populating the address. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to click on the account number. So you click on that account number and you should see all the information about that particular property. Now I want you to pay attention to a couple of things. There's a huge difference between the mailing address and this address right here on the top. Now, the mailing address typically will be where the person lives, and the address right here on top is just referencing the property from the PDF file. A lot of the times, for example, this owner, William, maybe he owns a rental, maybe he has a rental property, and he doesn't necessarily need to maybe he owns this property, but maybe he doesn't live there. So a lot of the times you will see the mailing address might be different from this address. Now this address will always match the PDF, always, because this is the what we're looking for. So now, with that being said, I also have a particular format in this Excel file, and I want you to follow it. So under the owner name, we are just going to copy paste this information right here. You're gonna copy the owner's name. You're gonna go back to the file. You're gonna paste it. Now the address will be the mailing address. So the mailing address, it's right here. This is where the actual person lives. And you will copy the 2701 Chelsea Court. The city You have to go there. The city is Norman, Oklahoma, 73072. So you can use this one. I think the I might be wrong, but I mean my point being is oh no, it's correct. It's okay. 73072. Okay. So just keep in mind the mailing address. It's different from this address on the top. And I will specify this on the Excel file to avoid any confusion. Mailing address. This example, it's different, as you can see. So that's pretty much it. What you're gonna do, obviously, you still need to. I mean, these are both the same. So you can just copy paste this if you want. By the way, it is. I mean, I think in this example, let me go ahead and go back. So you don't need to add this Norman. You can just copy this. Actually, as a matter of fact, I want you to do it that way instead. Um, so I don't want to see the Norman at the very end because it is useless for me because I know all properties are in Norman. Okay, so you would just go ahead and paste it without the Norman at the end because these properties, all these property addresses, they will always be in Norman. Okay. Um, if they are not in Norman, you will include them, but I doubt it. All of them should be in Norman. With that being said, I mean that's the whole video. I hope this was easy to understand, and if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out. Okay, thanks.